Watch this, ready? Full content creator mode right there. Boom. As I was setting up the ring light, I moved my table and I had a candle on my table and it dropped and it fell. That was a pain in the rear and I voice cracked. All right, so today we're doing a Q&A. Oh, where's my phone? I like that candle, it smelled good. But I'm pretty flustered about that because that took forever to freaking clean up. We're all good, it's all clean. I'm just not gonna walk barefoot in this room for a long time. So I posted on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. I posted that I was doing a Q&A. So we're gonna start with Instagram. We have quite a few. First question, when and why did you get into fingerboarding? I mentioned this a little bit in my fingerboard collection video. If you haven't seen that video, it's right there. When? It was the end of 2017, and why? I used to be into scootering. One day I was at the skate park with my friend Deaton, and we left the skate park. We went to a Jack in the Box, and we sit down with our food, and he pulls out a fingerboard out of his backpack. He puts his fingerboard on the table, does a kickflip, lands it super clean, and I was like, how did you do that? I was shocked. And I would say from that moment, I was hooked on fingerboarding. He pulled out another fingerboard and he was like, you can keep this. And that was this fingerboard. It was a broken knuckle complete and it had a donut on it. And I used that thing for several months and I loved it. And then I got another broken knuckle complete and then I started venturing out and trying other companies. Next question. What's my current favorite setup? It would definitely have to be this one. This is a Kalye deck. It's in the slasher shape. 32 millimeter special edition black river trucks, dynamic trucks, maple bull wheels, Teak tuning bubble bushings, and black velvet tape. The reason why this one is my favorite, because, well, it's got all my favorite parts on it. I got to go to the Kalye headquarters and Christian, the owner, let me pick out any graphic I wanted to put on this board. And I went with this graphic. I think he calls it the Jeepney or Jeep Me graphic. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. Chubby Muffin did an unboxing for a couple Kalye decks. I think it was his sponsor pack unboxing. And one of the boards he unboxed had this graphic. And ever since I saw that video, I was like, I want that graphic. I almost don't want to wear this board in because I love the graphic, but I'm gonna shred it and ride it for as long as possible. So thank you so much, Christian, for this board. I'm never gonna get rid of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it forever. Next question, will you ever stop fingerboarding? So when I read that question, I was like, So 2 years ago, I actually planned on never fingerboarding again. I wanted to get rid of everything. I don't know, just leave that part of me in the past, I guess. And then in the beginning of 2022, I was home a lot and I picked up the fingerboard again and I was using it. So I took a long break from fingerboarding, but I'm back and I don't have any plans on taking another break soon. So yeah. Oh, I think I stepped on glass. Ever tried a whoop? So the only times I've ever tried whoops are off other people's setups. I did try and buy a whoop one time off this guy off Instagram and he scammed me. It's okay, I forgave him. Yeah, I think I sent him like 50 bucks or something and he just never sent it. I'm pretty sure he deleted his Instagram afterwards. If you could only ride one size fingerboard for the rest of your life, what size you going with? When I read this, I was like 32 millimeters all the way, but no. I'm gonna go with 33 because I love 32 millimeters. I love 34 and I love 33. Some days I only want to ride 32 millimeters and I go through phases where I'm like 34 millimeter all the way. Since I'm so back and forth with it, 33, perfect middle. My friend James asked me, how do you design / get inspired to make a fingerboard park? Well, I'm gonna start with the inspiration. YouTube, I see other people doing it and I'm like, I wanna do that. How do I get the design? I wing it. I'm not a very good planner. I mean, I kind of am, but when it comes to like designing stuff like a fingerboard park, no, I just wing the entire thing. When I built my wooden fingerboard park, I had a whole plan like in my head when I went to the store and then I was like, nope, changed it in the store and went with something completely different. Yeah, I came up with it on the spot and I love it. I love how it turned out. Now I have to organize it. No more procrastinating. Tackle boxes work great for storing your fingerboards. Would you rather give up skateboarding or fingerboarding? A lot of people probably won't like this answer, but I would give up skateboarding. Yeah, I'd rather fingerboard just because I enjoy it more. I know some people enjoy skateboarding more, which is great, but I enjoy fingerboarding more and I do it more than skateboarding. I like that skateboarding is more cardio because I enjoy cardio, but, but yeah, I enjoy fingerboarding more and I would rather fingerboard. What's your dream place to go to and fingerboard? I have two. It would be the Yellowwood store and the ASI Berlin store. I would watch tours on YouTube of people going there and seshing the parks, checking out the store, and you know, it's a dream of mine to go there. I wanna go to both stores and get souvenirs, like I wanna get a Yellowwood setup and a Black River setup. And I think ASI Berlin has boards. I think they do, I'm not sure. But if they do, I want one. Trick I struggle with. There's two that I struggle with. on a daily basis, and I wish I can get them super consistently. Tray flips and hard flips. Like, don't get me wrong, I can tray flip and I can hard flip, just not like crazy consistently. Like, hold on, let's see. Let's see how many tries it takes me to do a tray flip. 1. Okay, that was sketchy. 3. Okay, that was good. Okay, well, there was 3 in a row. See, like, I wish I could just like back to back to back tray flip. That's one trick this year I really want to focus on and get better at. And I'm gonna be honest, I was sitting here for a while trying to hard flip. I really just am not good at hard flips. All right, let's try a hard flip. This might be hard. I guess I'm better at tray flips and hard flips, but the 2 I'm still really not consistent with. You know what, whatever. Everybody has their tricks they struggle with. Mine are definitely hard flips first, and then second would be tray flips. Favorite grip brand. My favorite grip brand, I have 2, and I can't really decide one over the other. First one would be Sponsor Me tape. I love Jared. Jared's the homie. Sponsor Me tape's amazing. I've been using it for years, and yeah, I just love it. And the second grip that I love is the Fingerboard Connoisseur. The company owner, Casey, has black velvet, and I love black velvet. Casey's also the homie. Shout out Casey, shout out Jared. Both their products are amazing. Those are my 2 favorite grips. Are you going to the mini slush event on Friday? It's the Dr. M's Research Institute mini shop sesh at Slush Cult. It's Friday, January 19th, 2024. It's from 12 to 5, and yes, I will be there. I'll be rocking this board, and I will be seshing with all the homies. I'm trying to change up the angle here. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, I like this. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting kind of tired of this angle. Geraldine, the company owner of Teak Tuning, which I ride for, asks, what's your favorite thing about fingerboarding? My favorite thing in general about fingerboarding is the people. I love going to events and meeting people. I love getting to know them and what got them into fingerboarding. I just realized I can see myself. Hi. It's a little awkward. I'm gonna do a little bit of that. Ooh, I like this one. What keeps fingerboarding fresh and fun for you? I'm gonna have to think about that one. I live in an area where there's a lot of fingerboarders. There's Slush Cult 20 minutes away, and a lot of my friends fingerboard. Friends that I met at events that are my closest friends now. So having that environment definitely helps. If you live in a place that doesn't have a large fingerboard community, social media is a great place to get plugged in with the fingerboard community. Like when I started fingerboarding, my friend Deaton gave me a fingerboard, but even then we didn't fingerboard a whole lot. The people I fingerboard with today, I met either off Instagram, at the Slush Cult events, or I met them several years ago at the SoCal G8 Sessions event. Okay. What makes a good fingerboard setup? So I'm gonna have 2 answers here. Let's say I get a tech deck, I open it up. The only things I would want to change from that are the grip, the bushings, and the wheels. I would change the grip to either Sponsor Me tape or black velvet from the Fingerboard Connoisseur. I would change the bushings to Teak Tuning bubble bushings, and I would change the wheels to maple wheels. I would be content with that setup, and I would ride it no problem. And to upgrade from that setup, this is what I would do. I would get a Kalye deck, and I would either get dynamic trucks or Black River trucks. With the Kalye deck and the dynamic trucks, I could just use the maple wheels and the Teak Tuning. And for the tape, I would either use the Sponsor Me tape or the black velvet tape. So that's what makes a good fingerboard for me. That's what I have here. Kalye deck, Teak Tuning, dynamic trucks, maple wheels, and black velvet. How old are you? I'm 21. I'll be 22 on August 3rd. Favorite FB moment. My favorite fingerboard moment was just a couple months ago. I got to go to the Flatface Rendezvous 34. Yeah, 34. I flew out to Boston with my mom to go to the Flatface Rendezvous, and before the event, we just toured all of New England, and honestly, it was one of the best times of my life. Just getting to spend time with my mom and traveling with her, one of the greatest memories I have, so definitely that one. What is your favorite FB YouTube channel, and how did you start YouTube? I can't just pick one fingerboard YouTuber. I would have to pick, I'm just gonna list them off. Stezzy Fingers, Jared from Sponsor Me Tape, Kalye Decks, Christian Gonzalez, Chubby Muffin, Kelsey Fingerboards, TC Jean, FB Christopher, and Loon TV, Loon Decks, the homie Christian. So I watch all of them. They're amazing, and they're definitely an inspiration. And how did I start YouTube? Just getting inspired by Chubby Muffin, Kelsey Fingerboards, Kalye Decks, and so many more. I would continuously watch their videos and just get inspired to make my own videos. Favorite trick, and how are your nollie heels so good? Thank you. I really love nollie trays and this one. This, I kind of forget what it is. It's a switch varial heel revert. So switch big heel, Yeah, I think it's a switch big heel. So it's, let's see if I can do one here. So I think it's a switch big heel. If it's not a switch big heel, let me know in the comments so I can know what my favorite trick is called. And how are your nollie heels so good? I spent a majority of, I would say 2018 and 2019, really trying to perfect them because I would watch other people do it and I'd be like, that is super cool, I wanna learn. So I would watch YouTube videos on how to do them. I would ask people how they do them. And I found the certain finger placement of where to put my fingers when I set up for the trick. I posted a tutorial on my TikTok. If you wanna check that out, here's my TikTok. It's the same username as my YouTube and my Instagram. Check out the tutorial and I hope I can help you nollie heel. Where do you see yourself fingerboarding 10 years from now? That's a great question. I don't know if I ever wanna start my own company, but I definitely wanna keep doing content like this. I love making YouTube videos, edits, TikToks. So hopefully continuing to do this, maybe make a living out of it. That would be the dream. I don't know, still having fun fingerboarding, hanging out with friends. I look at Mike Schneider and I see that he's been doing it for so many years and I hope that I can stay that consistent. Oh, I'm at 5%. What was your favorite fingerboard event? I would definitely have to say Fingerboard Con. Fingerboard Con was hosted at a hotel at like one of the event rooms. There was a few different panels where Black River spoke. My friend Chris, FB Christopher, he spoke. There was a Q&A where a few company owners spoke. Six Skates, Black River, Slushkull. My friend Chris, FB Christopher, also spoke. Black River team riders. People would ask them questions, they would answer. There was a bunch of different companies and they had their tables all set up with their products they were selling. There were so many parks to use too, and I met a lot of people there too. Even though this event wasn't that long ago, I still met some of my closest friends there, friends that I see now on a weekly basis. So my favorite fingerboard event definitely has to be Fingerboard Con. All right, let's go inside. Don't ask why we're in the car. Just thought it'd be a nice, you know, change of scenery. Can I? Not SOS call. That would stink. How do I avoid plateauing and keep progressing in the most efficient way possible? I would say to probably always keep your fingerboard near you at all times. Just if you're bored, you can practice all these kick flips, tray flips. I should probably be practicing tray flips. Or like if you're at lunch or at the mall, just take out your fingerboard, practice a little bit. Watching tutorials on YouTube and TikTok are also really good. If you have friends that fingerboard, you can play skate with them. That'd be great too. Yeah. This is from my friend Jake. In your opinion, what brand is achieving the most and what do you think other brands should learn? Why did the lights turn off? That's a really good question. You know, I read this a couple hours ago and I have literally been trying to think all day what brand is achieving the most and I couldn't just think of one. I guess this answer would probably be, you know, for both of what he's asking. I would say a brand that's coming out with new things constantly, that's active on social media, that's engaging with the customers and the audience. And I think a company that listens to what the people want is good too. This next question is also from Geraldine from Teak Tuning. What's your favorite FB find from a store? So I actually went to Michael's today to film a fingerboard finds video for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. And I found a lot of cool stuff in the past, but I think this one might be my favorite. Look at that. You could ollie over this, do a trick, pop back over, hippie jump. I saw it and I was like, that is super cool. And oh, these are metal. This looks like marble or granite. It's not, it's just metal. I don't know, I saw this and I love rails. This is probably my favorite thing I found. What tips do you have for a fingerboarder who wants to get sponsored? I got asked this question many times and I'm gonna try and answer it as best as I can. I feel like it's good to find a company that has your favorite product. Like let's say it's a deck. You find a deck company and you have a couple of their boards and you just love them and it's like the only board you wanna ride. Ride their products because it's your favorite and not because you're just searching for a sponsorship. I feel like it's good to form a friendship with a company owner or company owners. It's good to form a friendship with them, but try not to annoy them because that would probably turn them away from you. Keep supporting the company, keep riding their products. And a good thing to remember is that it's probably not gonna happen overnight. It could probably take several months or even several years. And just remember to have fun. That's probably not something many of you wanna hear, but just have fun. That's probably the best advice I could give. And I think that wraps up the Q&A. There was a lot of questions I didn't get to, so I'm sorry if I didn't get to your questions. If you guys want a Q&A part 2, let me know in the comments. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for your questions. And let me know what other types of videos you guys want to see. I love hearing your opinions. Be on the lookout for the fingerboard finds video from Michaels, and thanks for watching.